truly, MemeMichelle. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again this week. I want you to get involved. I want you to ask questions. I want you to use your emojis, have a watch party, invite a friend. Just get involved with the topic of the day. Because today we're going to discuss our transformation, our journey to transformation. We have been working out, watching our diets for over 7 months. And now on the 29th of this month, we are going to have a competition. And this is just four of us and the camera lady, which makes 5, who are in the competition. We're so excited. I don't know about y'all, but I'm super nervous. But I know God got us all. And I'm just ready. Let me see if I can pull it up on mine. So if I see your questions, we can go from there. Nope, it's not on my page. Oh, there we go. There. Okay, sorry guys, I had to open it up. So, welcome ladies. Can y'all introduce yourself one at a time? Start from any which direction you want, and we'll go from there.
Hi, I'm Jan Taylor.
And Jan, you've been on the show before, huh?
Yes, I have.
Okay, I'm gonna get to y'all. Let me tell you about this one. So Jan was on the show when I first started working out. I think that might have been like I was doing a hashtag Get Fit series, and I did it for like a month and a half. And this was after I did the bike ride. You was on the bike ride.
I was on the bike ride.
So, and she was on the one when I worked. It was the finale episode of hashtag Get Fit. They killed us.
Yes, they did.
Oh my God! But you know what? We are better for it. So I'll get back to that. So this is Jan, and
I am Mary Andress Reed. Yes, I was on the cycling class. Yes,
yeah.
They killed me for about 15 minutes.
Woo! Didn't they?
Yes.
And what about you, nice young lady?
My name is Yaz or Yasmin, and I was not on that bicycle and ride y'all talking
about. Baby, first of all, I want to say that looking back over the journey, we look like totally different people.
We do.
We look like totally different people. I mean, like, let's just jump. First, I'm going to talk about the drink of the day. Now, y'all know I usually have a drink of the day, and I usually make an alcoholic beverage, but we're not doing that today. I made us a cranberry apple lemon ginger tea. And sorry, Ellie. And this is one of the saving grace, like when I want a snack or whatever. These are plantain chips. So these are some of the things that I ate when I was on my journey. So let me get a little sip of this tea. So we about to pour it up for you.
It's really good.
So good.
It's good. Mm-hmm. It has a little honey in it. I was gonna make a fresh ginger tea, but ain't nobody got time for that. But if you want to make a ginger tea, just get you a pot of water, wash your ginger, slice it really thin, put it in the water, let it come to a rolling boil, then turn your pot on low, lid it, let it simmer. I like to let mine simmer for about 20 minutes, and then pour it over some lemon and some honey. That's the best thing smoking. It's good for inflammation. It fights cancer. It has like 10, yes. It fights everything. Digestion. Because before I started, my legs and my arms and my ankles and stuff used to swell really, really bad. And I thought I was becoming a diabetic. But no, I just needed some healthier food. So let's get into it. What made y'all start y'all journey? Just jump in wherever you feel like it. What made you start this? What made you want to do this?
Transformation or just exercise, period?
Let's talk about the exercise portion of it, the lifestyle change.
Okay. I've been knowing Fee for, over 20 years. And so she kept saying, come join me. And then I finally got to a place where I was like, you know what, I'm tired. My pants fit too tight. I already got thick thighs. And so I joined the gym. And transformation has really transformed me. I've gotten to a place where I'm eating better. I was stressed at one point. And so coming here actually was my release. I left it on the floor. I put it on the weights. You know, so.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What about you?
Ooh. Well, I already knew for one that I was a bit overweight and I was overeating like a whole lot. I ate candy probably every other day. I wasn't eating regularly, like legitimate meals.
Mm.
Like, or if I was, it was probably like once or twice a day, not like the 6 times like you're supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I wasn't really looking for a gym because I just saw the gym as very intimidating. Like,
Okay.
I didn't like the scenery. So what I used to do is I would get on the treadmill that we have at home,
Mm-hmm.
or I would look up some fitness videos on YouTube and just follow them. But you know, of course, that and me eating didn't mix, so
Gotcha.
it didn't really change much. So this gym was we found this gym because my mom was trying to find something because she used to go to Curves.
Okay.
So she was trying to find something when the Curves thing stopped working out because the lady had moved or something to that effect. Things happened. So my parents stumbled across this gym, and you know, I just kind of got pulled into it.
Yeah.
And I just fell into it, and I loved the setting. I loved everything that everybody was doing here, and I just kind of fell into Transformation 2020 because
Yeah.
I needed a challenge.
Definitely.
So what about you, Miss Jan?
Okay, so this journey for me actually started in March of 2018. I went to IPL Transformation, and I saw how I had taken on some challenges and recognized what they were.
Okay.
So I realized that I needed something to fill a void. I wanted to love the person more in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So transformation is not just about what you look like on the outside. It's more about how you look and feel on the inside.
Yes.
How you see yourself.
And sometimes we don't like. I've always had a high self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
Like once I became a teenager, I was like, "Oh, God made me this way. I'm beautiful." But I had become a yo-yo dieter, and my weight began to fluctuate. I was a pro at, you know, knocking the weight off, picking it back up, knocking the weight off, picking it back up. But the older I became, I started seeing the effects that it had, like on my heart, like my knees. You know, I've been doing hair a long time, and I was just tired. And I would put on whatever I wanted to put on. Like I told y'all, I started because I saw myself in an all-white outfit, and I looked like a half a gallon of milk. But until you see a photo, you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And you still getting hit on. So you still think you popping, which I was still popping, but I was unhealthy.
Yes. Yes.
So
definitely.
I wanted to make a change inside. And once I got on this journey, I don't know about y'all, I'm going to say this and then y'all just jump in how y'all feel. So I got on the transformation journey. My aunt was like, I want you to be in Transformation 2020. Shout out to Felicia Lee Sexton, who owns the Women's Health and Fitness Center.
Love you,
I call her Snooki. They call her Fee. And she was like, she's having this competition, Transformation 2020. It's like, because they're going to IPL, but we'll talk about that. And she was like, I want you to be in Transformation 2020. And I was like, all right. So August came, I was still looking like a half gallon of milk. So after August, after my birthday, it was the 14th, on the 16th, I started working out. I started trying to eat right. But I noticed I didn't see a change. So when October came, they were like, we getting ready to do a Biggest Loser. So I'm like, all right, well, you know, let me change my diet up. And I remember eating for your blood type. Now, this worked for me. Might not work for everybody else. So I looked up the diet, eating for your blood type, and it said I wasn't supposed to eat meat. So I cut out meats and sweets. That's what I used to, that's how I used to always lose weight. I said, well, I'm going to cut out meats and sweets. Well, the moment I cut out meat out my diet, the weight started falling. And by the end of October, I had lost like over 10 pounds.
Wow. Yeah.
But during the journey, I was like, I started journaling, and I realized the weight was a problem up here. I had been chasing being a size 12 my whole life because I grew up in a household with an aunt and a grandma and another aunt that all they wore was size 10 and size 12 pants, and I could never fit their jeans as a teenager. And I'm 12, I should be able, their clothes should be too big for me, but they are too small. And I'm finna tell a secret. When they would go to work or go to school, I would try their clothes on. And that's when the obsession with losing weight began, because I kept striving to fit their Levi's, and they would never fit. Oh, somebody said, now you looking like a healthy snack. Well, thank you, Renee. So, I say all that to say the transformation was more of a spiritual, emotional, physical journey for me.
Yes.
It helped me to grow better as a person and take better care of me and make it a lifestyle change, not a diet.
Yes,
what was
definitely.
the effect that the transformation journey have on you guys?
I would say very similar for me. One, discipline with eating. Like, yes, I would go and if I'm hungry and I've let myself get super hungry, I'm going to grab the first thing that I want, like these plantain chips right here. But
Delicious.
the unhealthy stuff, like a
Yeah.
piece of chocolate, and I want the whole bar, not just a little mini bar. Different things like that. And definitely this transformation has been completely holistic for me. Like you, I don't know what eating for my blood type is, but I know that I've cut out meat. I limit my meat now. I'm gonna be real open and honest. I have a kidney disease,
Okay.
so I have to limit my protein anyway.
Gotcha.
But I never really followed the rule like I was supposed to. I was still meat was my main dish. But at the beginning of this year, we did a detox, and with that detox, I stopped eating meat, and I feel better. I feel completely better. It's that's been my transformation. Learning how to eat better. My snacks are different. I'm not going for the chocolate, and I go for my little chocolate rice cakes. Ooh. And my rice rolls. Those are my snacks. I'm eating more vegetables, sweet potatoes. Just enjoying food, but not living to eat, but eating to live.
And that's the lesson that we want to teach. That understand, okay, it's cool to go to happy hour. And once you start eating better, you recognize that ain't nothing on that menu you can eat. Nothing. And it's not that you don't even want to. It's like, nah, I don't want that. Nah, that's got too much of something. Nah, that dressing ain't right. Nah, it don't even look clean. Nah, I'll pass. Can I have a iced tea or a cranberry juice or some water?
That's how I look at food now. Like every time I see like meals of people that I work with or like my friends and stuff in general, I'm like, oh, that's a lot of carbs. I used to make fun of people like that a long time ago. I'm like, oh, if you count your carbs, nutrition facts, you can't hang with me. But now that's all I do.
That's all you do.
I'm just like, oh, that's a lot of sodium and carbs. It looks so good, but I can't.
Yes. What about you, Jan? Because first of all, you look, you snatch, you look
Snacks.
amazing.
Phenomenal.
Talk about a snack, baby.
Like a snack pack. Hey.
First of all, let me share something. I grew up in a household where my mother was an emotional eater.
Okay.
I'm on the other end. I'm not an emotional eater. I'm actually when I get depressed, I don't eat, and that's not healthy. I suffer and struggle with blood pressure issues. My blood pressure goes up and down. It hasn't stabilized. So this journey is helping me to get healthy. There are avenues where I have learned how to eat. If I have to split one meal in half, but to continue to eat, because the more I eat, the more I burn. Yes, I look good, but I'm not where I need to be on the healthy side.
I got you.
So,
Yeah,
that's why.
Definitely.
So we're talking portion control now.
Yes.
We're talking. How do you deal with people? Let's go to some on another. How do you deal with people criticizing you, or now everybody wants to give you advice on how to lose weight? Nickel, you ain't even got up and did a mile. That's the problem I'm having.
Nickel, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to use that. Nickel,
You sitting
Nickel.
there eating hot Cheetos and cookies and telling me, well, if you do this, please don't get, okay, here's an FYI for the people who watching who I've just offended. Please don't give me advice if you're not fixing yourself. I'm working on me first.
Yes.
Work on you first, then give me some advice. And Miss Fee said, listen to your body. So because I didn't work out one day this week, right? I was just exhausted. but my body was telling me to stop. Do you guys
Yes.
do that?
Yes, completely.
Yes.
Completely listen to my body.
Yeah, everybody's body is different, and there's some people who do have like the mental capacity to like push back past that exhaustion, and I don't think that's something you should do all the time.
No.
I think if your body is telling you you need to slow down, I think that's kind of God's way of telling you need to sit down for a second.
Yes, definitely.
So, how are you guys going to handle? Because here's the kicker. And then I think I'm at the place now where I can do this. How are you guys going to handle continuing on after transformation is over? Because I remember when we were here taking our pictures, and I remember Miss Yaz was saying, I miss kettle corn. She went through a whole list of foods that she had a love affair with that she missed.
Yes.
And so, how do you get past staying on track, staying on your journey? Because the journey just begins on February 29th. That's the beginning of your journey. Because
definitely.
we're working hard because there are going to be a lot of people watching us. And there are a lot of people watching us now. They're waiting on you to fail. Some are waiting on you to fail. Some are waiting on you to say, I knew she was going to gain that weight back when Transformation 2020 was over. So what is your plan past Transformation 2020? Because you not only have Transformation 2020,
You got IPL.
You have IPL.
So I have a whole nother month of suffering. Well, not suffering, but spiritual journey with the Lord. Well, yeah, my real journey starts after March, but and the irony is that my birthday month is in April, so I'm like, okay, you gonna have to not relapse. So I'm gonna make sure that I keep the same tips. I'm gonna make sure that I do drink a lot of water, because it used to be a record for me to even drink one bottle. That used to be a record. Like I did not like water. If I would drink it in passing, it would be a record for me to drink a bottle.
Wow.
Just one bottle.
And I could tell, like, my body, now that I drink more of it, it tells the difference. Like, I have a little more energy than I used to.
And do you see the difference in your skin?
Oh, yeah, my skin's been clear. And I'm like, I haven't seen, like, okay, now there's a little breakout, so we're not going to talk about that. But, like, my skin, I would struggle with it every other day. I would stay on top of it with my skincare and whatnot. But, yeah, but I just plan to keep the same habits that I have now. And, it's okay to have like a little bit if you have like a taste for something, but just not to like completely indulge and lose yourself.
Yes.
And don't let your eyes be bigger than your stomach.
Yes.
Exactly.
What are y'all doing? What you gonna do, Mary, after this is over?
I plan on staying on the roller coaster,
Staying on the
the road, staying on the course, and making sure that I eat, don't eat too much protein. I already keep my sodium low. I just want to keep a healthy road. I don't deprive myself. Through this journey, I also found out I'm lactose intolerant. So and I love milk. Oh my gosh, ice cream. But I can't eat. My stomach is like, no, ma'am. Put that down.
Yeah.
Put it down. So I find alternatives to the things that I like. If I can have my chocolate rice cake or my rice roll, I'm just switching it up and not eating until I'm full and getting to where I'm okay, I'm
Just
satisfied,
satisfied,
and I can put it up and it's good. I can have a carton of sherbet in the refrigerator probably for
Come on now,
3 to 4 months because I'm not eating it every day, or I'm not eating it, or I'm not eating the
Come on,
tub in
Sherbet.
1 second. I'm eating it, you know.
Baby, I just feel have a full love affair with some sherbet.
Baby, the rainbow.
Baskin Robbins. I'm a post it. It's the best. But
You put sherbet in your Sprite.
I don't drink soda anymore.
Oh, well,
I don't either.
Ignore that.
I don't either.
I don't. Okay,
I don't
the
drink
only
soda.
time I drink soda if it's a mixed drink, a cocktail, and I only have cocktails now when I really do my show, or maybe I'll go out with some friends maybe once a week, and I'm not really drinking right now because weigh-in is on the 22nd, and I want to make sure I get that bag. But
Biggest loser bag.
the Biggest Loser bag. But like you said, you found out that you were lactose intolerant. I discovered I had a nut allergy. So I would get these webs on my face, or I would get these rashes, and they weren't a lot because I was putting so much trash into my body that it was just the trash. But once I took the trash out and I started eating my peanut butter and rice cakes, or I would eat cashews, I just broke out into this major rash all of my arms and all over my feet. And I was like, well, I'll be damned. I'm allergic to nuts. So I stopped eating it for a minute, and then I went back to, I got me some peanut butter covered pretzels. I said, let me just try 2. All up my arms. So I have a nut allergy now. So I figured that out. So, hey everybody. Hey Shalanda. Hey Malcolm. Hey Snooki. Hey everybody. So, here, and if y'all have any questions for us, please feel free to ask questions, because I didn't write any notes today. It's just a simple conversation of our journey. Will there be anything that you will never eat again?
Good question.
How do you
Snooki.
forgive yourself for
How do we forgive ourselves for abusing God's temple? Be better today than we were yesterday.
Amen.
Definitely.
Like the Lord says the same. You know how people who go through AA or NA and they don't drink anymore, or they don't use drugs anymore. I don't think I can eat cookies anymore, or eat cake anymore, or stuff like that, because I have a love affair with that type of stuff. And I don't just go buy Oreos. I bake my cookies from scratch. When I want cookies, I'm like, okay, let me just get the ingredients. And my excuse would be like, you want me to bake you some cookies?
Felicia wants to know, when do you know when to rest?
By listening to your body.
Jan.
Yes. Listen to your body, and also when your body starts making these little aches and pains, that's when you need to stop. And also when your trainer tells you to find a spot and sit down.
If she tells you,
I'm just
Oh, Snooki coming with all the questions.
Right.
How many abs? When and how many abs do you do a day?
Well, so I start off at 5 a.m. with Fee. We do abs in there, however many she tell us to do at that particular between 5 and 6. But when you go home, there's an additional 200 abs before you go to bed.
Oh,
She want to know, where's the body built?
In the kitchen. The body is built in the kitchen, baby.
Because your diet is 85% of what you put in your mouth.
Yes.
You can work out like a Hebrew slave.
Yes.
But if you eat ho-hos, Twinkies, and ding-dongs, then you ain't gonna get no results.
And that's been a part of my journey. Now, I wasn't eating ho-hos, Twinkies, and ding-dongs, but I wasn't eating properly to lose the weight. I stayed at my heaviest weight was 204, and I stayed there for a long time. And I'm in the gym, and I'm like, why am I not losing weight? Well, another thing I realized was that I had to increase my cardio. So I'll come here at 5 o'clock in the morning, do our gym, leave here. On the way home, I stop off at the park and do 3 to 4 miles. I had to increase that in order to start dropping the weight. And
you look good.
And once I thank you,
Good
thank you.
girl.
I feel good.
We feel amazing.
I feel good.
Let me tell you something. I like food. I like sex. But don't nothing feel better than how I feel about what I can put in my body and when I leave the gym.
Yes.
It's the best feeling I've ever had. And I've done this a billion times. This ain't my first rodeo. I've done this, like I told you, I became a professional at it. And it was something about, and I want to thank Felicia Lee Sexton, a.k.a. Fee, a.k.a. Snooki. I would do it and get right, where you see the light at the end of the tunnel, and then be back fat again. I would do it.
She want to know. She says, do you all do the same workouts?
No. Because what worked for me ain't going to work for you.
No, because you walk in the door and Fee say, come here, let me look at you.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you here. I need you on these legs. I need you on these arms. I need you to kick my bag 200 times on each leg.
Because she says this thing, finish what you started. And so that is my goal this go round. I started at wanting to be a size 12. When I got to a 14, I was like, 12 ain't so far.
Mm-mm.
Then I went to the store the other day, and damn it, I tell you, I put on a size 12 jeans. I'm just looking in the mirror like, this ain't the frame
This ain't what you was
I
looking
want.
for.
So, and now jeans are made kind of stretchy, so
Yeah.
I can still fit a 16 if I got them taken up in the waist because I'm thick in the thighs. Thick thighs saves lives.
Yes,
These-
they do. Yes, they
these
do.
are called Canadians. But I was like, okay, let my next goal be a 10.
Yeah.
And then once I get to a size 10, if I want to be done, then I'll be done. I'll just maintain, or I'll keep going.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then, you're right. Because she was like, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that when she came and got her hair done the other day. And I was like, I'm doing that, Snooki. Yeah, I added that, Snooki.
She wants to know, how does stress affect your weight loss journey?
It slows it down.
Yes, it
Yes, it does.
So don't be stressed out. Ain't nobody
Don't
worth
stress.
it.
Come in the gym.
does. Yeah.
Yes.
That-
It's a mind thing, and I feel like when you come to the gym, you come for like a let out. You come for
Yes.
a goal, and whatever you
Yes.
came with mentally
Leave
negative, leave it at the door.
Like you leave it at the altar at church, leave that mess in the
Door.
gym.
Amen. Leave it on the gym floor.
Leave it on the floor, baby.
Leave
Throw
it
your
on the
weights
gym
down.
floor.
Throw 'em down.
Question: Has coming to the gym or exercising, has that become your new addiction? Like if you don't work out, do you feel some type of way? Like, cause me, I got to work out. Now it's like I got to have healthy food in my body. I don't want no trash, and I have to go work out.
I definitely feel like I have to come work out. Like if I miss, I feel something. So there was a couple of weeks where my mom was in the hospital,
Okay.
and so I couldn't make it here at 5 a.m. So those 2 weeks, I did feel a little like, ooh, you got to, reel it back in so you can get back in the gym. You gotta go. You got competition coming up. You gotta get back to it. And so it's not an addiction for me. This is my place of refuge. This is my place of release.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like it's part of my life now. The way I eat is a lifestyle.
Yes.
Working
Yes.
out is a lifestyle. Even when I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
So, how do you do a lot of cardio too, or do you do more weight training? Because, okay, first let me tell y'all, that girl's legs are amazing.
Her calves
Yes,
are
her calves.
gorgeous.
He wants to know, how many friends have lost weight because you lost weight?
Ooh.
Whoever y'all inspire.
I don't know how many people have lost weight, but I always say aspire to inspire.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what we do, and y'all can chime in if you want to, we have inspired a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely.
Doing this lifestyle, you have to get sick and tired of being sick and tired. And there was a lot of times that you want to lose weight, but you do the Monday diet. You start off every Monday. And it was just like, but once it clicked, it clicked.
Yeah.
And that's my prayer for anybody who's watching. Make it click.
Yeah.
Your kids are worth it.
Yes.
Your spouse is worth it.
Yes.
Your siblings are worth it. Your health is worth it.
You're worth it.
You're worth it. Make
You're
it
worth
click.
period.
So, anything y'all want to say before we wrap this thing up? If y'all have any more questions, Snooki, thank you for the lovely questions. Anybody
Yes,
have any more
thank
questions?
Can we talk about IPL real quick?
Yes, let's talk about how. Oh, she said, how many friends have you lost because you no longer are heavy?
None, girl.
I haven't lost any friends. I mean, most of the friends.
We have haters.
Now, there's some people have haters. I have had a lot of encouragement.
Yeah.
I know we probably have haters behind the scenes
Yeah.
that like say you're doing well, but they looking at you to fall off. Like they waiting for you to eat that perfect snack that you've been longing for, but I ain't longing for it. I know what to replace that with.
Amen.
But,
I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. What you say?
no.
Oh, you got one. 25 years. Don't go there.
Oh, I missed it.
Won't
I'm sorry.
you
Over
do
my
it?
head. Yes,
So anything? Oh, let's talk about IPL before we wrap up. So explain to us and the viewers what IPL is.
Okay. IPL is it's an organization where men and women go to compete for bodybuilding. They do figure, evening gown, angel wings, sports magazine, sports model, and you actually go through a training. You start watching your food. Us that are going to IPL, we are eating chicken, asparagus, sweet potatoes,
Lord help.
Eggs.
egg whites
Egg
most
whites.
of the time,
A lot
and
of protein.
brown turkey. And we snack if you just have to have something to shake it up, rice cakes and a little peanut butter.
So why do y'all eat so much protein? I mean, I know why. Explain to the viewers.
Why do we eat so much protein, you ask?
Oof. It just helps your body, like especially while you're building muscle.
Yeah,
It
it
feeds
helps
your
your
muscle, and it helps your
She
body.
just said muscle mass.
Muscle mass.
Mhm.
Thank
I
you.
didn't want to answer it. I was the host. I didn't want to overstep.
Can't see.
That's
That's from our trainer.
so the four of us are doing Transformation 2020, but they are doing IPL. What are you doing in IPL?
I'm going to compete in the Angel Wings category.
And what are you doing?
I'm doing evening gown.
And they bodies got to be snatched for that. So you know I'm coming to support y'all.
Elegance.
Yes.
Because I may do IPL one day. Me and
One
Jay-
day we're
me
gonna
and
do
Jay-
IPA.
I heard you.
Because I know what I want to do, but I just got to get more discipline. I got to figure out my diet since I don't eat meat, how to get there. So, any last words from y'all before we wrap up?
I'm looking forward to Transformation 2020. Just to show what we've all put a lot of hard work into. This has been going on for us for a while. Changing eating habits, our bodies are changing, and just to see that transition amongst all of my fellow warriors, our bodies have changed tremendously. And so I'm just looking forward to seeing that.
Please say next year.
We saw that.
Okay.
2021. These
Okay,
spring.
yes, so I just want to add Transformation 2020 will be on February the 29th. That's a Saturday from 9 to 1 at the TBN Center, which is 333 Jensen Drive. So please come out and support us and all the other women that will be with us. We love you.
Tell them.
Oh, tickets are $25, and if you would like to purchase one, please contact us here at
The Women's Health and Fitness Center or on Eventbrite or at James Alexander Salon. I have a few more tickets left if you want them. Yeah, we're sponsored by James Alexander Salon, so if you need your hair service, I can do that too. But I want to say to each and every person here on the panel today, I am so very proud of you guys. If nobody has told you, I am proud of you, because I know where we all started.
Yes.
That bike ride damn near killed me.
That's your trainer.
And my knees are still bad, but I'm learning to trust my knees. Now, let me say one more thing. I remember coming in here one day after my sister was working out at Fat Bodies. And my aunt was working on a new routine that you guys were going to do. And so they were running back and forth, had that part down pat. So they were running back and forth, and then they were jumping on the boxes. Mm-hmm. That was the end of it. Mm-hmm. And when I got to the box part, here, I was like, I can't do that. Because I don't trust my knees. That's just how bad they hurt. And it almost brought me to tears. It almost brings me to tears now because the women that were in there, they was like, come on. That's why if you are a woman and you need to work out and you don't like the gym, you come to the Women's Health and Fitness Center, because they all stopped what they were doing and they were like, you can do it. Just do it, Mimi. Just do it. Mm-hmm. Just trust your knees. And I was like, okay. I said, okay, well, wait. Take some of them down first. Mm-hmm. So I took them down to one level. And I was like, I'm not going to be defeated because, see, I'm very competitive, so I wouldn't quit. So I took them all down, and I jumped on that one. And, before I left here, I jumped on those boxes. Now, I was scared as shit because my mind thinks like I'm still in my teens and in my 20s, but I'm 48 years old, and I've been hit by a car in my knees, and I've been standing on my feet for over 30 years. Yeah. So my knees are what they once was. Yeah. But the support that the Pink Room Warrior gives you, and I don't work out here much, but I'm still a warrior, but it's like the way those women rallied around me and was like, just jump, you can do it, you can do it. You really believe you Wonder Woman, Superwoman, you can do it. Mm-hmm. All I say is get up off the couch and just do it.
Just move.
Just move. make your body feel better, and your life last longer.
Amen.
Yes, yes.
Now next week, if the Lord says the same, I'm not too sure we're gonna have a show next week, but I want to do oh shoot, what am I doing next week?
Transformation 2020.
No.
It's the week after.
February.
What is February? Okay, I want to do a Black History episode.
Okay.
There are so many. I had a brain fart. There are so many things that Black people have invented. So many things that Black people have done that if we had not have done them, we wouldn't have those things. So I want to discuss, because to us, Black History Month is every day. We just like Valentine's Day is every day to the ones you love.
Yeah.
Black History Month is every day. Oh, she said there's a free week for all those watching. Y'all better come get that thing.
All right,
Yes,
Valerie
come on,
Mazik.
come on,
Valerie
y'all.
Mazik,
Come
I
on
saw
in.
you on here. A free week.
Yeah.
Come get it. Come get it.
I want to do
Come
a
on,
Black
Lisa.
History Month episode. So anybody want to co-host with me, just hit me up in the inbox. And then the Saturday of the show, I'm not going to have a show. But the Saturday after the show, we're going to do the Transformation 2020, the Journey Part 2, about our experience for the after the show. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Keep us lifted up. We still got 2 weeks left. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. Get your tickets.
Yes.
I've had almost 1,000 people watch the promo for my tickets. So if we want to sell this thing out.
Yes.
Please get your tickets and please support us. And remember to laugh. Remember to love. Remember to be the light and always bear good fruit. This is hashtag I'm just saying. Love you guys. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
You've been watching hashtag. What is it?
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.